What up, everybody? The preseason game is still going on. It's the fourth quarter. I'm not going to wait for this game to be over to make this video. Not a great game. Not a good showing. So many drops. We'll get into the game here in a second. Josh Johnson's currently out there scoring us some points. This is how I like my Josh Johnson in the preseason. Man can ball in the preseason sometimes. I can just sit back and relax. It's because it's just preseason, and I know Josh Johnson is going to be solid in the preseason. Before we get into the video, I want to bring this up. I'm currently in the process of making some hats that are going to be basically this color, and then it's going to have the Redskins review logo right here. My idea is that during the season, during either my live streams that I'm going to be doing or on the videos that I make for YouTube, each week, whoever has what I deem to be the best comment on each video, I will get your address or whatever and send you one of these hats. Now, I don't have the hats yet. I'm still in the process of all this. I want to make sure the hats are quality and stuff like that before I just want to bring this up as an idea. What do you guys think? Do you guys actually give a shit? Would you want a hat? Or should I just, move on with this and just start making videos and stuff? So getting back into the game, it was a rough one to watch, especially with having to listen to the damn Patriots announcers who were clearly new to this, having to listen to the same analogies and stuff over and over and over, and it was just drew the game out. The game was a flag fest. They could hit us, we couldn't hit them. Jeremy Reeves, how is Jeremy Reeves supposed to hit this guy? The guy's tiny and he's like bent over. You want Jeremy Reeves to knee him in the side of the head? How else is he supposed to tackle him? I'm at a loss here. So he should have known when they're unveiling the Tom Brady statue that how this game was going to kind of go. Now, don't get me wrong, there were shades of Ron Rivera era in this game, like our pass rushers not staying in the pass rush lanes and just the wide open field is staring their running back in the face. I just feel like this is a little demoralizing because of, yes, we don't have Jaden Daniels out there, but it's like I would have thought that these guys would have been coached up more. And, a lot of these younger guys or whatever, these are new guys that they've been drafting. So you would think, or bringing in themselves. So you would think that we would have had a better showing than this. But nonetheless, it's just preseason. In my opinion, there wasn't many people out there who really seemed like they gave a damn. Jeremy Reeves was the only dude out there who had a spark to him, who was like, I'm here to show up and play and make my money and, show out. Everybody else was just looked slow. Looked like they didn't know what they were doing. They weren't communicating right. So what do you guys think? Are you guys worried? Because to me, yes, it's just preseason, but and they did have their starters out there when we had our second and third string out there. So there is that as well. But regardless, I would have assumed that with all the momentum we had from last year coming into this year, you would have thought that they would have had these guys coached up. So, another thing, why are we starting or joining in fights in training camp versus the Patriots when we're going to show up and play like this? Well, what were we fighting about? And then we're going to show up and look like we just looked. Special teams was complete ass, missed field goal, just letting them run the first kick of the game back, just complete ass. You know what I mean? So already got into it. Jeremy Reeves was the only dude out there who, in my opinion, now Josh Johnson, Jeremy McNichols had a couple good runs, but in my opinion, just in the first half, we are a run first team, and I support that now because that's the way that the NFL is going. We should be we're a pass first team, and we don't really run the ball that much. We basically pass to open up the run, and we were consistent with that in this game. So it does seem like we know our identity, and even though Jaden Daniels isn't in there, well, that's how we're going to run our offense. So that is kind of a good sign. We know who we are, we know who we want to be. But I just felt like we weren't really running the ball enough, and then also our offensive line wasn't good enough in the first half. So just problems on top of problems. And it just seemed like, I think I already touched on this, but we were getting hit multiple times, and then when we hit them back, it's like we're getting flags. We got a defensive holding, defensive holding, yes. So that's just not. It's just things just not going our way, right? Penalties, the pace of the game. This was not a fun game to watch. Also, the game just not going our way. Newton had the turnover on May. May just drops the football, and having to listen to the Patriots announcers, man, they were like, "Oh, his arm was going forward." It's like, man, I have to sit here and listen to these guys trying to like talk May up when he clearly just fumbles the ball. Like, come on now. Percy Butler, to me, looked like he got a concussion on the sideline on that tackle. Now, he got up and walked away and everything, but I can't tell. I didn't pay attention to see if he came back in the game because there's so many people out here, guys I don't even know. There's so many numbers. Some people might even have overlapping numbers and whatever. So it's like it was hard for me to track to see if I ever saw him back in the game. But to me, that didn't look good. That looked like he might be out for some, for a concussion. Might not be playing next week. Just thought I would throw it in there. Or he could be completely fine. Really hard to judge what happened there, but to me, it looked like he hit his head on the ground and was kind of out there for a minute. Drake May walks into the end zone. Just so many, it felt like we were really slow on defense and just people didn't know what their assignment was. Drake May just gets to walk into the end zone. Chris Moore, the drops, we can't find anybody on offense or defense to catch the ball. And this is like, if you're Terry McLaurin, you're sitting here rubbing your hands right now because you're like, they got a bunch of guys out there who can't catch a damn football. They do. Nobody can catch the damn football. And then he's sitting here trying to get paid. This was actually really good for Terry's camp and an argument to pay him. The run defense, yet again, I already brought this up, looked like Ron Rivera's defense where everybody's just trying to run down the field and get the quarterback, and then there's a huge hole in the middle of the defense. Not fun. I've seen that a million times. Jeremy Reeves is having a good game. Talked about him. Ton of drops. Special teams was terrible. BS call on Reeves. Pretty much went over all this stuff. Wish we could find anybody on defense that could catch the football. But that's basically it, man. It was a stinker. It was a stinker. I'm hoping next week there's actually something going on in the game. Hartman, not good. Did not look good. So that's basically it, man. Let me know what you think. Once again, about the hats, about the game. I'll see you next week, and I'll read all your guys' comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.